Plants it forward, poorly. Cheltenham win it, they look long now to the lone striker Spencer, and Council Sheriff mobs up tidily enough. Good composure on the ball from Richards, just easily beats Mohammed. Long ball played forward here, Collins in the penalty area left hand side, Collins twisting and turning, pulls it into the middle to Nicky Rowe. Goal! What a return for Nicky Rowe! 44 seconds on the clock, and Nicky Rowe back in the team and back with a goal. Shrewsbury 1, Cheltenham 0. Tanner off to a flyer. Cheltenham keep the ball neatly just inside their own half. Summerfield now gets involved, loses out. Sharp stabs it up towards halfway. Terry Gornell, fleet of foot, good skill, good awareness, uses right options in front of him. Right, head down over the ball, 20 yards out. He's got Rowe screaming for it. Rowe to shoot, and it's a whisker wide. Pretty good as well from the right hand side. Here it comes, could be a free header here. There's a free header, headed it down and straight to the goalkeeper. Free header for Luke Summerfield, who should. Ball now whipped in from the left hand side by Garbett, missed by everybody. And now Town can come forward here with James Collins, middle of the field. He's got Gornell in front of him. 2 against 3 here. Collins head down, Collins shoots, takes a deflection, and Butler makes the save. Why not though, James Collins? Why not have a go? Yes. Towards the near post, cleared this time by Rowe, the Town goal scorer. Collins leads a counter-attack. Taylor on the ball now. This is a chance. 4 against 2 here. Town play it right. Grandison well forward on the right-hand side. Collins scrimming for the ball. Grandison goes deep towards the back stick. But touch it from right. Rowe shot. Saved by Butler, and it's been hacked off the line. How did that stay out? Rowe hammered it. Butler makes a save, and somehow Cheltenham scrambled it away. I tell you, on the DVD, get my stopwatch out. Well, I have the chance, whenever that might be. Here's Gornell for the Town, battling 20 yards out. Does well this time, Gornell. Digs out a pass to right, he might take the shot on. Right shoots. They're high and wide. Eats up a few seconds though at the end of this first half. Now here's a chance for Mohammed, Welshman. Poor ball though, gives it straight to right. Right looks for Collins in the centre circle. Great play from Collins. Options right and left. Good determination from the Republic of Ireland and the 21 centre forward. Finds Taylor. Taylor with a great ball in. Butler comes. Butler doubles it. It's been tapped in by Terry Gornell. 2-0. In the end of the 21 keeper, Butler does a nightmare. And Gornell picks up the pieces. Town double their money on 56. Shrewsbury 2, Cheltenham 0. From Liverpool, 21-year-old Scouser Terry Gornell. Here's Sharps for the Town on halfway. Finds Grandison. Town 2, Cheltenham 0 here. Gornell, little touch to John Taylor. Taylor in full flight, having a good game tonight. Running at Garbett, he's forced to check. Taylor uses Grandison. Grandison plays it into the feet of Gornell, who finds Taylor. It comes off for him. Taylor in the penalty area, twisting and turning. Taylor shoots straight at Butland. And this time it's an easy save at Kettering. Telford 2-0 down. Running out of time as well. Good touch from Rowe to Taylor, who might think about the shot. Instead he uses Grandison. Grandison in the penalty area. Grandison still goes to goal. Pulled by the keeper, and it's been missed. The rebound by Gornell this time. Slices it well away from goal. Should have been 3-0 game over. Town still on the attack though. Cheltenham on the ropes. Right delivers. Butland comes. Should have caught it. Punch is clear. He's all over the place at the moment, the highly rated Butland. Great play from Grandison. Town toying with Cheltenham. They've got them on the ropes. Just where they on DAB and online as well. www.bbc.co.uk/Shropshire. Here's Grandison for Shrewsbury Town. Lifts it forward to Gornell. Collins now. Great return ball. Gornell's onside. Angles tight. Right wants the pullback. Drives it in and well gathered this time by Butland, the goalkeeper. Yeah, good. Or Rob Fanner back in the studio. Here's Rowe for Shrewsbury. Carries it forward. Finds Taylor. Taylor, good turn of pace, opening up for him here. Morgan screaming for the ball. Taylor drives it in, fumbled by the keeper. Will it fall for right? No, it won't. Scrambled away by Lowe. Great play from coming back into the side. Grandison finds Gornell, opening up for him. Right hand side of the penalty area, goes the long way round, clips it in. Could fall for Collins, crowded out of it. Volleying shot, wide for McAllister. Set up nicely for McAllister when he hit it before releasing the ball to the feet of Hunter. Parrish gets it back and Richards closes it down. Good ball whipped in, and Neal readjusted well there. Thought he'd gone too far the other way there for one time with McAllister. McAllister short ball to Rowe. Rowe, great skill, beats Drummond easily. Here's Nicky Rowe, some 30 yards out, plays it into the feet of Gornell. Back to Nicky Rowe, wasn't the best of return balls. Rowe digs it out. Gornell rolls it square to McAllister. McAllister forward to Collins. Great ball from Collins. Out to Grandison. Taylor on the overlap. Grandison finds Taylor. Options here for Town. Taylor 20 yards out, drives it in. Collins on the half turn. Improvises. Overhead kick. Misses everybody and it's hacked away by Parish for Morecambe. Better than Grandison, who loves to get forward. One of these marauding runs. Here he is. He's 30 yards from goal all of a sudden. Looks for McAllister. McAllister takes a touch. Might think about the shot. Looks for Collins. Collins in the area. Collins dinks it in towards Gornell. Cleared by Parish. Should fall for Grandison, who scuffs it wide from 15 yards on his weaker left boot. And shoots. Great save from Neil. Low to his right hand side. Good football from Morecambe. Reed played. Here's David McAllister for Shrewsbury in the centre circle. Knitting play together. Finds Sharps. Forward to Collins. Collins turns and uses little Taylor. Taylor tries to thread it through the eye of a needle. It's blocked off, but Taylor keeps the ball alive. Finds Grandison. Hasn't had too many chances to get forward. Here he is though. Beats Reed with ease as he gets in round the back. Grandison, great run, drives it in, no one there to tap it in, and Parish hacks it away. But Grandison looks the most likely to make something happen when he gets forward at the minute. Town now look long into the middle towards Collins, great control. Collins shoots and hammers it over the top. Good control on the chest, he was entitled to have a go. And then he lets back now with Haining. Haining goes short to Drummond. Drummond holds off McAllister. Drummond again. Quickly closed down, has to go backwards to Haining. Morecambe taking a chance here, and McAllister's won it for the Town. Nicky Rowe, 30 yards out, might think about the shot. Rowe shoots, keeper tips it around the post. Stinker from Rowe. Good thing with Parish, clips it in. Sharps takes command. Good header won by the captain, and Casdell Sheriff completes the clearance. Town can now spring forward maybe. Right, good ball in field to Collins. Options right and left. Good forceful run from Collins. Might think about the shot. Collins does shoot and he pulls it wide. Again, why not? They're
a handle because he's just coming off that back three of Morecambe, making it sort of very, very hard to mark, and Town are getting more space.
Right in the centre circle. Good ball out to Collins on the left hand side, confronted by the defender, drives it in, oh, and it's cleared well at the near post by Haining. Really inviting ball, driven in by to be the moment. Town break the deadlock. Richards corner towards the fast post. Collins heads it over the top. Great ball in. Collins, firm header, met it with the forehead, and it wasn't too far over the bar. At Morecambe nil, Shrewsbury nil on BBC Shropshire. Good ball from right here to Richards. Town looking the most likely, dare I say, at the moment. Here's Collins. Collins, edge of the box, 20 yards out, tries to step over. Collins still, tries to bulldoze his way through. McAllister couldn't quite get there in time. Morecambe clear. Big goal in the Premier League at Anfield. Liverpool 1, Wigan 2. Gary Caldwell for Wigan. Not a great scoreline again for Wolves, who you do fear for as regards going down. Great ball from Sharps. Collins is in here. Collins should score, and he does score! What a ball from Sharps! Collins controls and hammers home in front of those travelling Salopians. It has been coming. Goal number 13 of the season for James Collins midway through this second half, and it's a beauty. Morecambe nil, Shrewsbury 1. Got a free kick, attacking position left hand side, right with it, Casdell Sheriff and it's straight at the keeper. He rose unchallenged, 6 yards out. He goes crunching into a tackle, but it's Morecambe who moved with the ball. Hunter, great tackling back from Taylor, who complains he won the ball. He then goes head to head with Hunter. All of it unnecessary for both players. It's a red card for John Taylor. John Taylor sent off, he fouled Hunter. Hunter got up, they went head to head, and despite them going head to head, no action against Hunter. It's a straight red card for little John Taylor with 11 minutes to go. As well at Burton, here come Morecambe, Ellison into the box. Shot towards one, great save from Neil. Oh, it was bent towards the far corner by Jordan. Beaten here. Hunter might think about a shot here. Hunter, 20 yards out. Hunter bends one. Great save again from Neil. Who's on the follow-up? Burrow is. And blocked by Casdell Sheriff. Neil coming to Town's rescue.
A little bit to that fact.
Here's Pope for Vale. Vale playing 4-4-2 tonight, just like the Town, but he gives it away. Town come forward now, right. Nutters it down the left-hand side. Collins gives chase. Big McComb clearly shoves him in the back. Collins still gets away from him. Great play from Collins, and eventually McComb at the third attempt finally succeeds in fouling Collins. I think that's a bit sluggish there. Town free kick then. A minute 45 seconds on the clock. Right with it. Should be the keepers. Punches clear. Under pressure from Collins. A bit ambitious, the ball forward. Should be mopped up by McDonald. It is, and he tidies up and plays it all the way back to Tomlinson, who kicks horribly. Straight to Wildig on the halfway line. Wildig controls neatly. Great ball forward as well. To Collins on the right, Gordell in the middle. Collins cuts inside. Collins shoots and blazes it wide. In fact, it's gone out. Being about a bit Pope, Crewe and Rotherham, his former ports of call, but this time he loses out and Neil clears left, long from right to left as we look. Collins seems to be fouled, but he's on the ball now, 40 yards out, gets his head up nice and early, delicious ball with the instep, invites Grandison to charge forward. Grandison confronted by young Rowe, tries a step over, plays into the box now, look at the space for Mark Wright, 8 yards out on the angle. Wright cuts inside, twisting and turning, still Wright. Yates staying glued tight to him. Wright pulls it back to McAllister, 20 yards out, square to Rowe, great touch from Rowe out of his feet, and the shot is blocked heroically by Rowe. Can't keep the pressure on. Bit of showboating from Cage, and they're trying to foul him whenever the ball goes anywhere near him, Steve.
Yeah, they are, Stuart, yes, who's took in his shorts, wasn't he, there, and Collins has said something to the referee. He just waved play on, and I sometimes wonder which game they're looking at.
McAllister for Shrewsbury, energetic midfield play, great ball forward to Nicky Rowe on the left hand side. Rowe plays into the middle towards Gornell. Gornell can get the ball out of his feet, great save. Gornell puts it just wide. Oh, clever play, lovely fluent. It is to have belief in their ability, and they bring it away, and they've got a throw now just shy of halfway. Ball up towards Rowe. Rowe now to Sharps, back with Rowe, enjoying his recall in recent weeks. Nicky Rowe, really good player at this level. Rowe, short ball square in the centre circle to McAllister. McAllister gets his head up nice and early, picks the pass to Richards. Oh, what a ball that is. Can Wright get inside of Yates? Not this time. Collins though gives it to Wright now. Collins bundled off the ball. Here's Wright. Wright shoots and it's wide of the near post. Worth a go. Collins in well to the corner. Taken by Morsey, who's in there, headed goal. Oh, what a save from Neil. Point blank header. And what a flying save from Neil, diving to his right hand side. Of Neil with that header from a corner. He overdoes it this time, Pope. Time to come forward now. A well played Rowe up towards the feet of Gornell, gives it back to Rowe. Rowe goes for the first time ball over the top. Collins battling it out with McComb. Collins does well here. McComb under pressure, gives it away to McAllister, who drives into the box. Poor control. Collins working hard to win it back. Here's Mark Wright, space, cuts inside to Collins. Collins turns, Collins shoots, deflection just wide. He must have thought he'd scored when he hit it. And corner then to be taken by Richards. Sharp stood right on the goalkeeper's toes almost. Here comes a corner, swinging in. Castle Sheriff's header, and it's wide of the far post. Came off a Vale man last. The Vale man dodged, well in the air by Sharps. Vale lunged forward again, and here's Pope. Pope, edge of the box, plays in Dodds. Chance here. Dodds shoots. Good save from Neil. Low to his right. And Dodds does well, hangs it up towards halfway. Well in the air by Castle Sheriff to Rowe. Town knocking at the door. Who's going to get the breakthrough, if anyone, in blue and amber tonight? Would it be this man, Wildig, on the ball, just inside the Port Vale half. Clever ball forward to Gornell, great back heel to Collins. Collins, ball! Beautiful ball! From Shrewsbury Town! Wildig, back heel for Gornell. Collins hammers it! Goal 14 of the season for the former Villa man. Canner up and running, 5 minutes into the second half. Shrewsbury 1, Port Vale 0. Gornell plays it back into his own half. Cansville Sheriff. Town fans in full voice now. 6-8-7-6 here tonight. Wright. Good ball to Collins. Collins checks, cuts in field. Collins a goal scorer, shoots from a long way out. Tomlinson saves. Awkward one for the keeper.
Yeah, it was.
A big goal in League 2 as well. Oh, here comes a free kick from Richard first of all. Cleared as far as Rowe. Rowe back in it. No one can get a touch. Oh, Rowe drove it in. Good.
Disaster. Please do not say the lights are going to go out. Hopefully we've got an electrician on hand in the ground, Stuart. But there's nothing else that the referee can do but take the players off. Poised
on his goal line. Free kick comes in. Good save from Neil. Diving sharply to his right. And Neil drop kicks it long downfield towards Collins. Great control for James Collins. Superb play. Wright screaming for the ball. Collins gets his head down. Finds Wright now in the penalty area, left hand side. Wright towards the far post. Flicks away to break to Wildig. Hits Wildig. Gathered by the keeper. Came to Wildig too quickly. Wasn't expecting it.
A little bit. Should have got a better touch on it.
Mark Wright lifts it forward now. One for Collins to chase. Rapidly becoming the complete player. Gornell now 30 yards out. Gornell shoots. Takes a deflection. Spins wide. Corner. It's going to be taken by Wright here. Congested penalty area. Sharps making a late run into the box. Collins, Grandison, all in there. Here it comes towards the near post. Little flick by Sharps to the near post. And it came off an Aldershot man last. It came off 7 minutes played. No score of the Greenhouse Meadow. Town free kick taken by Richards, left footed towards Grandison. Overhead kick, and it's over the top. Good improvisation from Big Jermaine, hooks it goalward. They don't concede many from set pieces though, do they, Aldershot? They are such a well-oiled machine. They have the third best defensive record in League Two. Richards with it towards the near post, headed away. Who's there? It's Wright, good strike, and Young just about helps it round a post. Didn't know too much about it. Good shot from Wright, 20 yards, kept low. Young was on the... Town's best player in this first half. Grandison takes the return ball, plays it to Rowe. Rowe pings it out to this near side. Richards, 40 yards out, left hand side, goes for the killer ball to Wright. Can Wright get away from Hurd? Yes he can. Wright pulls it back and well gathered by Young at the near post. Really great ball from Richards.
Yeah, fantastic play, Stuart. That's what they've got.
A bit flat on and off the pitch. Perhaps to be expected after the events of Tuesday.
Yeah, it is, Stuart. Yeah, you know, I thought it wouldn't have affected the crowd and the players so much, but it certainly has. And yeah, the crowd are low as well, aren't they? You know, our fan of the day said that. You know, it's maybe the crowd are just a little bit low.
Yeah, but here they come. A goal would make the world of difference to the atmosphere. Will it come here? James Collins looking to make something happen. Ball could break for Weldig, didn't attack the ball inside the penalty area. Aldershot clear, well won back by Grandison. Here's Nicky Rowe for the Town, some 30 yards out. Town looking for the breakthrough, 0-0 here against Aldershot in League Two. Town on the promotion beat. Matt Richards well forward here. Richards cuts inside, little incisive ball, he gets a return ball. Here's Richard looking to make something happen. Rowe shoots and Rowe fires it wide, but better from Shrewsbury Town. Rowe and Richard. The greenhouse meadow. Come on, safe ground for that one. Aldershot go for the long killer raking diagonal ball for Meckie. Can he get there in front of Grandison? It's a penalty. Grandison on Meckie. The ball was almost out of play for a goal kick. Grandison's leaned into Meckie completely unnecessarily. He's going to be booked, and it's an Aldershot penalty. Himself a hero, and he can't. Goal, Aldershot. Josh Payne. 2. Richard Davis, the equaliser for Telford, who scored first through Sharp. Then they were 2-1 down. Now they're back in it at 2-2. Good ball jogging from Hilton on the left-hand side. As the shots go forward, Meckie again hits the deck. He spent more time on the ground than any bit. A red card! A red card in the greenhouse meadow. Dave McAllister, and Town are down to 10.
What has the referee seen that we haven't seen, Stuart? It's an absolute joke. What a joke. The referee has got that seriously wrong. Dave McAllister cannot believe it. That is a terrible, terrible decision.
Talk us through your view of that, Steve.
They're both gone up for the ball. Their arms are down, Stuart. They've had a clash of heads. Oh, I just don't know what the referee's seen.
Free kick taken by Richard. Sharp's in there. Young, the keeper, punches it high into the air and Rose beneath it. Aldershot scrambling away. Thumping volley for Castleshave is wide. Hit it well enough, but it was always travelling off target. And screaming for it. And belatedly he gets it now from Rowe. Richards confronted by Hurd. Plays it back in field to Wright. Wright dinks out a pass. Looks for Collins. Well defended. Could break for Gornell. Gornell shot and it's blocked well by Troy Brown on the edge of his 18-yard box. Maggio some 40 yards out, tackled by Rowe, does well Rowe. A tackle beyond now from Mark Wright, Morgan in front of him. Morgan gets the ball, Morgan in the penalty area, first touch, Morgan, good ball across goal, and hooked away well by Brown, Town corner.
Yeah, and it's got the crowd going, hasn't it, Stuart? You know, making sure that they're first to every ball at the moment, and Aldershot, at the moment, it looks as if they've got 10 players.
Richards to Wright, to Rowe in the centre circle. Rowe, good reverse ball. Grandison playing well forward again. Grandison, nice skill. Finds Rowe, it's a bit behind him, digs it out there. Finds Morgan in the area. Angles tied. Morgan on the move. Morgan chance. Magnificent! Off the bench to score against his former club with 13 to go. The 10 men do it again. Marvellous Morgan. Should be one on the show one.
Yeah, fantastic.
Left hand side. Town fans in really good voice to take the free kick short. Mark Wright. Richards wants to pull back. Mark Wright still twisting and turning, opening up for him. Right shoot, saved by Young.
Good play from Mark Wright. We all thought he was going to cross it.
Here's Cancel Sheriff for the Town. Carries it up towards halfway. Good ball forward to Collins. Nice control on the chest from Collins. Turns sharply. Collins shoots from a long way out and it's wide. Worth a hit though. Who's your man of the match, Steve? With corner swung in towards the far post. Jones beat it in the air. Molsey shot. Great hit. Great save from Neil. Molsey with a cracker from 25 yards. Neil, superb one-handed save. Turns it behind for a corner. Is that save going to earn Town a precious point?
Incredible.
12 minutes gone, no score at the Moss Rose, still lashing down. Town free kick taken by Jacobson from halfway. Sharps is in there, helped on by Grandison, ball bouncing around, helped on by Gornell. Well, there's no score in the Telford game either. They're down in South Wales tonight at Newport County, Newport nil, Telford nil. Wildig, ball forward to Gornell. Right, good give and go here. Here's a chance for Jacobson to join in. Jacobson whips it in from the left hand side, little fleck and it takes it away from Richards. Really good ball though, delivered at pace by Jacobson, which was effective, and time get a throw 20 yards out, right hand side. Grandison giving it back by Richards, tries one of those step overs. Grandison delivers, flick header from Gornell, easy save from the goalkeeper. First save if you can call it that. Not too many people in the seats tonight at that end of the ground. Here comes a corner then from Bright, deep towards the far post. Sharps and then they're glancing at it from Castleshave, just wide. Headed it down, it bounced up and just the wrong side of O'Donnell's left hand post. Nearest town have been so far though. End of the penalty here. Sharps now makes a meaningful run into the box. Ball comes in, headed on by Gornell. Mack should clear. Ball still alive. Collins gives it back to Mark Wright. Right on the volley, submits it. Comes straight for Castleshave. Two boats, shot to the keeper. Shot came in from Wright and it was Gornell in the end who actually got the header. Hampshire on the charge, runs into Castleshave again. He's been excellent thus far for a boy born in such a sun-kissed city as Sydney, Australia. He's loving these soggy conditions at Macclesfield. Time comes forward here. Collins in the area. Collins twisting and turning. Could go all the way. Collins surely a foul. Collins takes a shot on. And Collins scores! He might have gone down for the penalty, but he had one thought in his mind to go for goal. Left-footed shot into the bottom corner of the net. 14th of the season for Collins, and what a big goal it could be in Shrewsbury's season on 33 minutes. Macclesfield 0, Shrewsbury 1.
Oh, what a super goal for James Collins, Stuart.
It never was. And there's the outball from Jacobson up towards halfway. Right, clever header infield. Oh, great play from Collins. What a reckless challenge from Butcher. Town have got options here, right and left. Lovely ball from Grow. Grandison in acres of space on the right hand side, tries to pick his spot. Is it a handball? Penalty. Is that a handball? No, it's a corner. Grandison can't believe it.
Penalty.
Tanner appealing, surrounding the referee, and it's a corner and not a penalty. You can probably tell Steve Cross off mic. I don't think he agrees with that decision.
Why does it like when you flag like the Lions has done then, Stuart? It's a penalty. He's flagged for a penalty and he's changed his mind.
Account. Richards spotting up the ball. Wildings comes short here and Richards has ignored him. Richards now whips it in towards the near post. Glancing header over the top. Sharps it was. 4 yards out, he wants a corner and he can't believe it. It's going to be a goal kick. And would love a second at the start of the second half. Here it comes from Richards, flicked header, and it's a comfortable save for the goalkeeper. Casdell Sheriff, wasn't it, with the little glancing header? Goal. Mark Wright spotting up the ball. Here it comes towards the near post. Mrs. Grandison hammered away by Brown. Only as far as Nicky Rose sensibly returns it cleverly. First time to the corner taker. Mark Wright, reverse ball. It's effective to Jacobson. Jacobson back to Wright. Lots of red shirts in the middle. All a bit too intricate for time, but great ball from Richards to Wright. Space now on the left hand side. Wright cuts inside. Gives to Collins. Collins drops his shoulder. Collins shoots. It's blocked. Wright again goes for goal. Tries to bend it. Just over the top. Great save from O'Donnell. Fingertips. Yeah, really good save from O'Donnell. It's a corner though, taken by Richards. Sharps in there. Sharps headed off the line. Oh, that was close. Sharps with the header. Town free kick then in the centre circle. Stamped forward by Jacobson. Flicked on cleverly by Sharps towards Grandison. Shooting chance. Oh, straight to the keeper. Gornell. No conviction. Powder puff.
Making their town, or the Macclesfield players, make mistakes all over the pitch, and they're giving the ball away too much for me, and Town are taking advantage of it.
Gornell finds Collins 25 yards out, left hand side. Collins works it infield to Wright. Town just passing the ball really neatly. Rowe might think about the shot here. Rowe does shoot, big deflection, and it's helped over the bar by O'Donnell, who didn't quite know where he was. Well worth a crack tonight. Really is looking the real deal, isn't he, up front? Here comes a corner, flicked on by Castleshave. It's wide again. Another good corner taken by Mark Wright on BBC Radio Shropshire. This guy must be a contender, I would have thought, second half performance wise. Right to Wildig. Wildig plays a give and go with Collins. Angles tied. Wildig has to check. Back to Grandison. Grandison towards the far post. Should be 2-0. And it's 2-0. And it's Mark Wright at the back stick. Town on their way to promotion, maybe. It's a step closer at the Mostras. Macclesfield 0. Shrewsbury 2, and there's only 8 minutes to play.
You talk about championship contenders, Stuart, promotion contenders. Town of
Macclesfield. What a Mac got in the tank. Shooting chance. Oh, what a goal that is! They've got one back. It's Mendy. Thumping half volley.
The blue, wasn't it? Macclesfield hadn't even threatened this half, and he just hit it, hasn't he? He's just hit it. It's blown into the top corner. Got to give credit to Macclesfield.
Richards, ball forward to Collins, to Wright, great ball through, Collins can wrap it up here, Collins 1-on-1 with the keeper, yes! James Collins, that's it! Game over! Town have won here at the Moss Rose, surely now! Second of the night for James Collins, and 1,200 Town fans are singing in the rain at the Moss Rose. It's Macclesfield 1, Shrewsbury Town 3. And on the final day to Wimbledon, where tickets are going to be like gold dust if it goes down to that one, aren't it? Here's Collins, great hold of play, what a ball through the middle, Morgan, chance to make it four here, stands on the ball, Wright follows up, Wright goes to the top corner, just wide! Postage stamp almost from Wright. Town could have scored 6 or 7 here tonight.
Oh, it's incredible.
The presence of mind to keep scampering after the ball to this near touchline. Wright now delivers towards the near post to Collins, Collins blocked out of it by Branston, it goes behind, Town corner. Taken down by Fagan. Crew 1, Bristol Rovers 0 in League 2. AJ Leach-Smith, here's Wells for Bradford, takes a shot on early, straight at the goalkeeper of the back four for Bradford City. Granderson, long ball forward down the inside right channel, Gornell gets there ahead of Bullock, he's got Richards and Wright in the middle, a decent hold up play from Gornell, gives it back to Wildig, chance for Granderson maybe to whip it in this time, takes a touch, Granderson now moves the ball in field, sells Rowe a little bit short, Rowe used his body cleverly to turn away from Wells and keep the ball. Rowe now, reverse ball into Wright, Richards flicks it out to the left hand side, space now for Collins, Fagan tracking back, Collins feeds it back to Jacobson, takes a touch, chance to load the ball into the penalty area, decent ball, too high for Gornell, Cranston deals with it initially, ball bouncing around, cleared as far as Rowe, fans want him to shoot, instead Rowe though knocks it off to the right hand side, to Jermaine Granderson, good pressure this from Shrewsbury Town, Granderson twisting and turning, Flynn looking to close him down, heading down a blind alley at the moment, good strength though from Granderson, plays it off Flynn, but out of nothing. White Hart Lane, what a season they're having. Town corner then, Matt Richards takes it, left footed, Collins is in there, Granderson too, ball bouncing around, Collins toe pokes it goal, great save, Granderson on the follow-up, scores! 1-0, Shrewsbury Town, Granderson won the corner in the first place, and then he's on hand to force the ball in after a goal mouse scramble. Town up and running again, Town 1, Bradford 0. Turning it around, even better to see Shrewsbury Town playing well and leading 1-0 here against Bradford City on BBC Radio Shropshire, and Collins could be in here, Collins in the area, Wright wants it, gets it, Wright, can it be 2, tackle comes in, still Wright, blocked on the line, Wildig over the bar, oh what a chance, Wright, lot of football still to be played this afternoon. Oxford 0, Torquay 1, that's not such good news. Town on the attack, James Collins, strong run, 20 yards out, feeds Wildig volley, block, Wildig again, and Bradford just about smuggling back to the keeper. Was there a deliberate back pass in there? Town Sheriff, Collins with a good run, Jacobson tries to find him, headed away by Bullock for Bradford City. Town keep it again with Rowe back into his own half, to Sharps, Town just playing the ball around, very casually at times, but effectively. And now Wright, look at the space for Collins on the left-hand side. And Wright clips the ball to him into the penalty area. Collins beats a defender. Can he get onto the follow-up? No, he can't. Good challenge comes in the nick of time from Bramston, but Bradford living so dangerously. And Collins on the ball in dangerous areas. Bradford now feed it back to Duke, and the goalkeeper clears long over halfway. And Town come again. It's with Rowe 30 yards out. Look at the space now for Wright, and Rowe finds him right in the area. Can he get his shot in? He twists and turns, goes for the top corner, just over! For Mark Wright, not far from 2-0. No. Wright for Shrewsbury. Nicky Rowe, remember, got a fairly serious injury late on. They lost 3-1. Here's Wells though. Wells, good footwork in the area. Great tackle from Sharps. Wells was twisting and turning. Thought he might go all the way though, and out of nowhere the captain. Terrific tackle from the captain. Just before half-time, owing to a waterlogged pitch at the Buckstead. It was 0-0 with Tamworth at the time. Long free kick, headed on by Granderson. Could be an own goal. Could Guy Branston, oh, it's wide! Agonising. Branston came off the top of it.
But he got it this time, didn't he?
1-0 Shrewsbury lead. Bradford on the attack. Fagan snapshot straight to the keeper. A yard either side. It might have asked more questions, and it did of Chris Neal. It's a warning sign. Harrow, isn't it, you sense? To try and work the keeper. Richards it is, goes for technique, and it's helped over by Duke. Wasn't power in the end, it was more clever than that. Tried to flick. In the final reckoning, Town were beaten 3-1 that day. They'd love to get revenge. and they're 12 minutes away from doing just that. 1-0 Town, long up and under. Collins gives chase, he could be in here. Collins putting himself about, Duke comes, and Bradford, we were at 6 and then 7, they hammer it away just about to safety. Collins putting himself about, asking all the questions. Town come again here with Morgan, first touch for the sub, gives it to Grandison. Grandison goes a long way round, powerful run, drives it in. Would it go for a corner? No, it won't. Sayers just about keeps it. Significant afternoon potentially in the League 2 promotion race. Jacobson to Richard, 7 minutes to go. Richard's ball forward to Morgan, chests the ball off towards Wright. Wright drives into the area, angles tied, Wright goes on and the tackle comes in from Gramston. Shrewsbury corner.
Yeah, that's where we
looking for one of the big guys in there. You know, he plays it in towards the far post, is headed back across goal, ball bouncing around, Taylor's in there, Town can't clear, ball still bouncing around, leaving header from Taylor, and it's gone in, and Rotherham are in front, and it was Creswell. Well, they do never know when they're beaten, this Shrewsbury side. They've got to lift themselves up off the canvas and go again. Free kick taken here by Richards, a little flick from Collins, misses everyone. He wants a corner, he won't get one. And that Wimbledon 0. You'd like to think Wimbledon can maybe go on and do Shrewsbury a favour there. All about Shrewsbury helping themselves first and foremost. Collins on the ball, 20 yards out, good ball. Central position now, Wilding to Collins, Collins hits it just over. Good hit, good interplay between Collins and Wilding with AFC Wimbledon. 1-0 Rotherham lead here though. Taylor gives it away. Can Wilding take advantage now? Wilding clips the ball over halfway. Clever ball. Gornell takes it down on the chest. Gornell in the penalty area. Can he take the ball with him? Yes, he can. Tees up Collins. Collins makes the angle. Angle's very tight. Keeper comes out and keeper dives at Collins' feet. It's a corner to Shrewsbury Town.
that's good play.
Creswell, Town free kick. It's 15 yards or so inside the Rotherham United half. Jacobson standing over this one. He's going to clip it into the box and hope one of the big men can latch onto it. It's towards Sharp. Sharp's leaping header, and the keeper just back pedals and gets underneath it to make the save. Clever after all that.
Yeah, quite right as well. You know, it's he's trying to get him sent off. You know, it's ridiculous. Paul Rayner, it's a disgrace to the game. It really is, Stuart.
Town free kick taken by Mark Wright, headed away by Creswell. Shooting chance for Castle, Sheriff over the bar. Took it down. Had to hit it. Rotherham 1, Telford 2-0 down at Ebbsfleet in the Blue Square Premier. And here's Jacobson for Shrewsbury, not going to plan for Shropshire's Big 2 at the moment. Collins, great flick for Gornell. Gornell shoots it. Gornell scores! Time level! First half stoppage time, and it's Gornell from 20 yards. 1-1.
Fantastic.
A piece. The attendance just been handed to us. Another decent one. 5,873. And 479 of them supporting the away side, Rotherham United. Here's Richards for the Town. Richards finds Jacobson, pushes it down the line, and now Wright, clever return ball to Jacobson. Jacobson drives in, the break to Nicky Rowe. Nicky Rowe hits it, deflected over the top by Taylor at the Greenhouse Meadow. And it's another exciting afternoon on the promotion beat. Richards for Town, sends it forward, headed away well by Creswell. Here's Gornell. Gornell turns, great ball through the middle. Rowe's after this one, he gets there ahead of the keeper. He's away from the keeper, angles tight. Rowe has to pass it. He's been tapped in by Iron Wilding. 2-1 to Shrewsbury Town at the start of the second half. What a delightful goal. Nicky Rowe was selfish, and Wilding taps in to inside the 6-yard box. Shrewsbury 2, Rotherham 1. It's 2-1 to Shrewsbury Town. Telford 3-1 down at Ebbsfleet. You can hear that game, by the way, on our DAB platform and also online, www.bbc.co.uk/Shropshire. Here come the Town with Gornell. Gornell goes for goal! Gornell scores! 3-1! It's another beauty from the edge of the box from Terry Gornell. 3-1 to Shrewsbury Town, and their promotion dream is getting that little bit closer, you sense.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Make a game of it. Little Johnny Taylor's about to come on here, going to be given a late run out on his return from suspension. Town take a throw to Morgan in those very bright orange boots of his. Finds Grandison. There's a step over, as the fans love them. Take it in 85 minutes today to see the step over. Morgan to Rowe. Rowe ball into Gornell. Gornell turns sharply. Gornell going away from goal, scoops the ball into the box, cuts break towards Wright, it's head to hit, he does hit it, and well blocked by Wood. Nice to see them get at least a point there. Rotherham cross from the left hand side, cushion header from Rebel, cleared by Castle, shot from Hoskins, and Neil makes a save. He moved in the air, didn't up the goalkeeper, and then Revel slices the time. Crawley have dropped 2 home points. Crawley 1, Wimbledon 1. Fleetwood are promoted to League 2. Wrexham have only drawn. Congratulations, Fleetwood. And Cornell could get the hat-trick here. Fed by Morgan. Angle's tight. Cornell pulls it back too high for Morgan, and Rotherham scramble it away. Keeps the ball alive. Where it's played short by Shuka, who started off at Manchester City. Vale are a bit too over-elaborate. Rowe emerging to the ball. Rowe long ball forward. Could be an own goal. And it's shot wide from McComb. He's a lucky boy. Long ball forward to Rowe. McComb stuck out one of those long legs of his. It went over the goalkeeper. We waited for the net to bulge, and the ball drifted just agonisingly wide for a corner instead.
I'll tell you what, Hart did quite well to get a toe on it in the end, and but I wish it had gone in.
Can take the corner short to right. Look at the space here for Richards. Richards drives it over the top. What a sweet strike. Little touch on Rude. Vale went completely switched off from the corner. Wright took it to Richards, who broke into the box. Loft clips it forward towards halfway. Well won by Richards. Grandison's well forward here. Gornell in the middle. Grandison squeezes the ball into the middle. Clip break for Collins. Collins header straight at the keeper. And it's a comfortable save. He'd love to score a goal tonight. Right, a few wrongs maybe. Here he is on halfway. Good hold of play from the centre forward to Nicky Rowe. Great play from Rowe. Wright gives it away cheaply. But the ball's won back by Sharp. Gets his pass away nice and early for Grandison. Not a bad ball forward, and Collins gives chase here. Collins could be in here. It's only a foul on Collins. Collins shoots, saved by the keeper. Was he held back? No save, referee Madeley. Collins was almost too honest for his own good there. He went free kick, right hand side, whipped in towards Richards. Great save for the goalkeeper. Ball whipped in front of the family stand. John Taylor signing a few autographs for some youngsters. Collins again, excellent control. Uses right, left hand side up against Yates. Right bent into the middle, misses everybody. No one there to turn it in, but it's brought away by Shuka. Town 0, Port Vale 0. Vale have built a 5-man wall here. Richards goes for goal, takes a deflection, and over the top it goes. It's a corner to Shrewsbury Town. Decent effort from Matthew Richards, but then he's capable of producing something out of nothing. Great tackle from Grandison, the ride back to Wildy. Town have it, 15 yards inside their own half with Rowe. Goes through the gears now, gets his pass away to Collins. Collins now to Wright. Jacobson makes the run on the overlap. Wright, head down, cuts in field, loses it. Wright though shoots, good save by Tomlinson, who's on the follow-up, no one. Richards now hits it, great save again from Tomlinson. Terrific double save from the Port Vale goalkeeper. To the steer side, and Jacobson could be in here. Jacobson plays it in towards the back stick, and Loft gets a little touch on it. Ball still alive with Wildig. Wildig crosses from the right, too high for Collins, cleared by Pope. Time can come again here. A tidal wave of blue and amber at the moment. Jacobson back to halfway to Casdell Sheriff, who clips it forward now to no one in particular. Headed away easily by Davis. Pope takes it down. Challenged by Jacobson, putting the pressure on. Wright wins it back for the Town. Wright has got Jacobson on the overlap, and he finds him neatly. Jacobson drives it in towards Collins. Great touch, and he hits the bar! Oh, how close! What a take from Collins, and he smashes it from a tight angle against the crossbar, which is still shaking. Simon, the closer you get to Shropshire. 0-0 at the Greenhouse Meadow. Town on the ball here with Gornell to Grandison. Grandison carries it forward. Town would love a goal before half-time. Great run from Grandison, delivers, blocked off. It's Wildig, great turn. Wildig clips it over the bar. Clever effort from the Cardiff City lowly though. Goalkeeper dribbles the ball outside his 18-yard box. People all around the stadium springing up from their seats to try and beat the buffet queues. And there was a goal here. Shot from outside the box, well hit by Gornell. Saved by Martin, diving low to his right-hand side. Didn't quite get the connection. Collins smashed against the crossbar in the first period. Long ball forward from Casdell Sheriff. Well taken down by Gornell. Gornell caresses the ball. Uses right. Sharp turn from Collins. Good hit from Collins. Fumbled by the goalkeeper. And Vale scrambling behind for a corner. Really good hit. Now is excellence at saving penalties. And here's Grandison for the Town. Up to Collins, to Rowe. Rowe making Town tick. Richards. It's a great ball out to the left-hand side, and Wright gets in there. Wright drives it in first time. Cleared by McComb. Richards keeps the pressure on, takes it down. It's there to hit. Richards does do. Richards scored! Got a goal! 30 yards! What a goal from Matty Richards! It's the goal that Shrewsbury so badly wants. But a taken a deflection. Richards won't care one jot about that. supporters. The promotion dream alive and well here. It's Shrewsbury Town 1, Port Vale 0. What have Vale got in the tank here? How much do they really want to get up into Shrewsbury's skin and upset them here? Rowe over halfway to Gornell. Town on the attack, playing really well now, and Rowe turns. Rowe shoots it just over the top. Good hit. Yeah. Good intricate play from Vale to Dodds. Dodds makes space for the shot. Terrific block from Rowe. Follow shot from Yates. Great hit. Great save from Neil. Hurling himself ball left to the right. Good hit from Yates.
Certainly was, Stuart, wasn't it? Yeah, it's come from an absolute rock of players. Neil couldn't have seen that till the last minute.
Shot now from the edge of the box, and Griffiths, and Neil makes another excellent save tonight. Swindon, who need a point, remember, to guarantee promotion from League 2. They would all the shot tonight. Guy Macho, Town Old Boy gave all the shot to lead. Swindon level, ball Palace penalty. Town on the attack, great ball from Collins to Mark Wright, 20 yards out. Wright goes for goal! And it swings away from the target and goes wide. And gets his pass away to Shuka. Shuka plays it into the box. It's dangerous. Pope on the volley. Pope hits it straight at the keeper. Good save again from Chris Neal.
Right, he's got to deliver. He's got to deliver when it's in good position.
Dodds to the feet of Richards, turns 20 yards out. Richard shoots another fabulous save from Chris Neal. Super turn from Richard. Becomes even more of an attractive proposition to.
It certainly does. Certainly does, Stuart. You're right.
Cardiff 2, Derby 0 in the Championship. Town on the attack here. Gornell takes it down. Gornell in the air. Gornell shoots, great save. Right on the bottom. It's the post. Could have made it safe there. Danger still not over. Nicky Rowe goes for the far corner over the top. Oh, and Mark Wright will be kicking himself. Gornell in the box. Town corner. Could have been 2-0. Richards with it deep towards the far post. Grandison heads it wide. Oh, good chance. And Graham Turner knows, doesn't he? So another corner. Mark Wright will take it. Right-footed towards Castleshire. Grandison is wide. Good corner came in. Grandison got up nice and early. Sloppy gives it away to Joyce. Does a good job in there, breaking things up for Accrington. Stanley now look long. Castleshire takes it down well. And then he loses out to Almond. Almond on the edge of the box, twisting and turning. Almond shoots straight at the goalkeeper. And Castleshire will be it as well. Is that asking too much? We shall see. 0-0. Grandison, good throw into the feet of Gornell. Gives it to Wildig, 20 yards out. Right hand side. Wildig feeds it into the box. All a bit too intricate. Dive to Rowe. Rowe hits it from long way. Good hit from Rowe. Auckland, 2 of the Town subs having a stretch in front of the little main stand here at the Crown Ground. Gornell on the ball now, some 40 yards out. Gornell checks, goes short to Mark Wright. Right now to Rowe, who's been influential in his opening 20 minutes. Rowe plays it forward to Collins. Collins looks to turn. Collins hits a deck, no free kick. Wildig shoots and it's wide from the edge of the box. Much recently, Henson being on loan. David takes his free kick, headed away well by Richards initially. Ball in the air. It comes back to a shot, comes in straight at the keeper. Acrobatic hook shot from Almond. It will be a Shrewsbury Town throw, attacking position, left hand side. The majority of their travelling support, 1900 or so, willing the ball in. Right on the left hand side, crosses. Sharp turn from Gornell. Gornell scores for Shrewsbury Town! Gornell on the turn against his former club, and Shrewsbury Town have hope that it could be the day they go into League 1. Terry Gornell with a big goal in the life of times of Shrewsbury Town at the Crown Ground. We're all dreaming of League 1. It's Accrington 0, Shrewsbury Town 1.
Well, I'm so...
Accrington 0, Shrewsbury Town 1. Terry Gornell the goal scorer. Sharps, ball over halfway, taken down by Collins. Gornell, real spring in his step now, on the ball in the centre circle, plays it out to the left hand side. Mark Wright now, twisting and turning. Wright shoots from a long way out and it's straight at Babin. What a hit though for Mark Wright. What a goal of difference makes.
Yeah, good. And we've seen him do it before. He had a good chance then.
Aki though coming back here, and Almond could be in here. Angle's tight. Almond goes for goal. Saved by the goalkeeper. Could have got anywhere. Tight angle. Almond shot. Has scored. Blackburn 1, Norwich 0. Big goal for Blackburn, and Accrington could be in here. It's a chance for Barnett. Barnett 1-1. Great save from Neil, who came racing out to make a really important save. Who for me has had a very good season. Town free kick taken by Jacobson from halfway, headed away by a big NCR. Can Town keep the pressure on here? I think they will here. Mark Wright working hard to win it back to Richards. Richards, good ball, clipped down the left hand side to Wright, right next to the corner flag. The winger checks on himself, turns in field. Tom Parks has been sent off for Bristol Rovers at Port Vale in this division. Vale lead that game as well. Long ball into the box from Castleshire, could break to Collins. Angle's tight. Collins shoots, doesn't get hold of it. It's hammered away, almost on the line by Murphy. It's set up invitingly for Collins, who pulled the trick. Could Fratton Park be a destination for Town next season? Town take the corner short. Back to Wildig. Wildig goes top corner. Tipped onto the bar by Dunbavin. Splendid save from the Stanley keeper. What an effort from Wildig. He must have thought he'd scored. And Dunbavin stuck out a hand and made a really good save. Town keep the pressure on. Right. Crosses from the left. Gornell looking to twist and turn. Ball taken off him. But Town a crossbar away from doubling their money. Stanley come forward straight away down the right hand side. Joyce, who hit the bar in the first half. A ball played in towards the near post. Shot comes in on the turn from Almond, and it's straight at Accrington. A free kick on halfway taken by the left peg of Joe Jacobson. Up to the edge of the box. Captain Sharp wins a header. Grandison takes it down on the chest. Grandison down to Gornell. Gornell, sharp turn. Looks for Rowe. Finds him. Rowe, great ball in. Collins tipped over the bar by the keeper. Dunbavin did really well. Flag was at Wimbledon. Those game on a knife edge. Town have something on which to hold on to. That Gornell goal on 31 minutes. Town come forward with Richards. Finds Wildig. Grandison on the overlap. Right at the back stick. Grandison delivers. Right could be in here. Right on the volley. Well away from goal. Return to Grandison. Grandison goes down. He's had a penalty. What's he given? What has he given? Free kick. Right on the edge.
That must have been
unbelievable. I thought he was, well, he suddenly fell along. Messages with the word drop. Micah Evans on the attack for Stanley. Right hand side, first touch. Evans crosses towards the near post. Great save from Neil to deny Almond at his near post. Fabulous save again for the keeper. On Tuesday. Sensational here at Accrington. Here comes a corner headed goalwards. Blocked on the line by Richards and saved by Neil. Header in front. Playing well. Accrington now come forward with Evans. Evans shoots. Evans tipped over the bar by the goalkeeper, who is David Accrington. More problems than Collins has. We shall see. 22 minutes to go. Long ball played into the box. Almond shoots. Great save again from Neil. Sharps had missed it. Almond again. Accrington load the ball into the Town penalty area. Sharps clears. Great clearance from the captain. Up towards Morgan. Gets ready to get into the game. Snap shot. And it's in. It's an equaliser for Accrington Stanley. And it's Brian Hughes from 25 yards.
Played at a higher level, and it showed there, Stuart. But one thing Town don't want to do now is lose this game.
Interesting how they go about it. That's a bad back pass. Morgan could be in here. Morgan in the area. Morgan goes round the keeper. Angles tightly. Put it into the side netting. Marvin Morgan, what a chance. Richard is going to dink this one into the penalty area. Here it comes towards Sharp. Beaten in the air. Breaks to Rowe. Rowe hits it. Takes a bounce, and it's wide. Didn't hit it clean. End here. Town led for so long, they've been pegged back, but they can come forward now with Taylor. Taylor's got Morgan up with him. Bundle of energy, Taylor. Fresh legs of the young Liverpudlian. Finds Morgan on the right hand side. Morgan has to check. Gives it to Rowe. Rowe to Richards, edge of the box. There to hit. Richards into Wildig. Wildig to Pennicott to him. And it goes over the top corner.
Yeah, it was
forward, they will know. But that's all there for them to gain here. Jacobson, high hanging ball. Dunbavin comes. Dunbavin drops it to Grandison. There to hit. Grandison goes to bed and it's been blocked to Wildig. There to hit again. Wildig to Taylor. Taylor's got to hit it. Taylor wanted too long and the chance has gone. Still there for Taylor. And Taylor hammers it over the bar. And why on earth didn't he shoot first time? Oh, really backed themselves. 3 minutes to go. Accrington 1, Shrewsbury 1 here. Town so close. Here's Morgan. Morgan has got options right to left. Oh, that's a dreadful tackle on Marvin Morgan from Murphy. How is that not a yellow card? Free kick taken quickly by Richards. Richards to Taylor. Taylor crosses. Wildig's looking at the back and is headed behind. Town corner. Town back on the front foot though.
Yeah, fantastic.
Between his feet this time, and Castle Sheriff, Town's longest serving player, emerges with it, sweeps it forward elegantly to Mark Wright. Wright having a go at Doe. He's forced to check back on himself. Wright again whips it in towards the near post, towards Gornell. Angles tight. Gornell shoots, and it's blocked by Doe and spins out of play for a Shrewsbury throw. Wright takes it quickly. Back with Jacobson. Look at the space now for Wright. Lots of blue and amber shirts in the middle. Wright towards the near post. Collins has got it. Headed over the bar by McCrory. Come almost on the goal line. He was going to sneak in there.
Very close, nearly 1-0.
Well played McCrory, Town corner, taken by Richards. Sharps in there, headed away well by Spillane. Dagenham clear, they're all back defending. Only as far as Rowe. Rowe to Wright on the left hand side to Sharps now. Sharps tries to bend one. What an effort! Oh, it's wide! And he's the captain at centre half and he tries to bend it outrageously.
You know, and as I think, even though at 32, you still want to improve as a player.
Aldershot, Neil Rotherham 1. in League Two. Gareth Evans penalty. Collins, it's not a bad idea of trying to get Wright involved. He's asking a lot of Wright, he's going to get there. Yes he is. Wright just keeps it in on the left hand side. Great ball from Collins. Wright twisting and turning, plays it against Doe. Is it a corner? No, not.
And start playing on the floor.
Still 0-0 here. 0-0. Torquay against Crawley. Torquay in Crawley games, I should say. Here's Collins, good skill. He's on the charge now. Collins has gone right outside of him, right in the penalty area, drives it in, blocked off initially, but it goes behind, Shrewsbury corner. Everywhere today in this sell-out Greenhouse Meadow crowd. The midway point of the first half, Mark Wright whips in this free kick, should be the keeper's, punches it clear. And as far as Richards, couldn't make anything of it this time, Richards, but he does well to win it back. Nicky Rowe has got the option up in the right back position. It's all in front of him. Here comes a Yorkshireman from a Torquay player, driving into the heart of the Dagenham half, and there he goes for the elaborate crossfield switch. What a ball that is! Pass of the season, 60 yards straight to the feet of Wright. Wright crosses from the left. Wilding's there with the back stick, headed behind by McCrory. It's another corner to Shrewsbury Town as they look for the draw. The Meadow Roar goes up once again. 24 minutes on the clock. No score. Town corner. Richards to the back post towards Grandison, off the line! Oh, it was almost there! Grandison denied by a goal line clearance. It's Mark Wright now. Mark Wright whips it towards the top corner, just over the top. And Town twice go oh so close to the breakthrough. Bingham, good surging run from the midfield player. Crosses, cleared by Sharps, and Wilding just keeps his cool. Goes short to Grandison, and Grandison now plays it towards Cornell. Good advantage play. Options here. It's 3 against 2. Cornell. Collins wants it. Wright in lots of space. Collins in on goal. Angle's tight, and the ball's taken off him. It's so easy from where we are, of course. But Mark Wright was the obvious ball. The other
space. Tried to put James Collins in. James Collins' first touch let him down, and the defender got to him.
Elsewhere in League Two, Rotherham 2-1 up at Aldershot. Hoskins 0-0 here. Town looking for the breakthrough. The goal that could well send them up. Wright to Richards. Richards crosses. It's in front of Collins. Misses everybody. No one there in blue and amber. Cricket fixtures though, unfortunately. Lots of cricketers left ticketless. Town fans who play cricket and with nowhere to go by the spate of postponements. Hope you're enjoying the coverage on BBC Radio Shropshire. Wigan 3, Newcastle 0 in the Premier League. Sean Maloney, same division, Sunderland 1, Bolton 1. Bettner, here's Sharps for the Town. Crosses to the right hand side, beats Gornell. The turn behind by Doe. It's another corner to Shrewsbury Town. Council Sheriff all make their way into the penalty area. Collins, Gornell in there as well. Here comes a corner from Wright. Doesn't beat the first man. Ball's still alive though. Council Sheriff gives it back to Wright. Better angle maybe. He goes short to Rowe. Rowe 25 yards out. Drives in. Collins! It's goal! And that could be the goal that takes Shrewsbury Town up and away into League One. And it's James Collins, his 16th goal of the season on 37 minutes. The Greenhouse Meadow erupts. It's Shrewsbury 1. We shall see. Here's Rowe for the Town. Carries the ball into the Dagenham half. Rowe forward to Wright. Wright rides the tackle cleverly. The promotion specialist. Great ball in towards Cornell. Takes it down. Could be Collins. Great save from the keeper. Collins hit it for all he was worth. Brave save from Lewington at his feet. And Council Sheriff does that pretty well. Just knocks it back to the goalkeeper. Neil clears over halfway. There's a chance for Collins now to get away from the defender. Collins one-on-one with the last defender. He's been brought down. What's the referee given? Nothing. It was a coming together. I think he might have got that over halfway. Well won by Sharps. Richards back midway inside his own half, the former Ipswich player. Richards to Jacobson. Here's a massive goal in League Two. Crawley 0, Hereford 1. What a scoreline from Crawley. Hereford lead against Crawley. So as it stands, regardless of what happens here, Town are going to go up into League One. Crawley, who have to win to keep the pressure on Shrewsbury. They're 4 behind at start of play, and they're behind. Town on the attack now with Grandison. Grandison on the right hand side, squeezes the ball in. Gornell just wide. That could have topped it off. Grandison ball in. Gornell touch. Passing minute on League One. In a place in the third tier of English football. Delicious ball from Bright to Collins. Collins some 35 yards out. Swindon have got a second against Port Vale, 2-0. Paul Benson should be the title in League Two. Shooter will settle for runners-up spot. Gornell shoots from the end of the box, straight to the keeper. Decent effort though. They're still down, but it's 4-4. Incredible game. Might feature a bit more highly on Match of the Day tonight than you might have anticipated at one stage. 4-0 Swindon lead Port Vale. Flint for Paolo Di Canio's side. Here's Morgan for the Town in the penalty area on the right hand side. Still Morgan pulls it back and hammered behind by a Dogo through a Shrewsbury corner. Morgan tries to put it on to the lottery that is the playoffs, the heartache maybe of the playoffs. Morgan, good header to Wright. Wright shoots just wide. Well hit. Good cushion header from Morgan. Good hit from Wright. Pitch turn fans. Get this game completed. Deep into stoppage time. Lots of fans were over the advertising hoardings here. Ball loaded forward. Sharps clears up towards Collins. Collins hammers it downfield. And Nicky Rowe could be in here. Angles tight. Can he get there? Bags of energy he will. Morgan in the middle. Right in the middle. Here comes the ball towards Morgan. And the keeper wins a race. And the keeper gathers it.
That's it.
Deep into stoppage time. And it's all over. Shrewsbury Town are promoted to League One. There's an almighty pitch invasion from all four sides of the greenhouse meadow, and after 15 long years, Shrewsbury Town's players are being mobbed because the club are back in the third tier of English football. That all go wrong. Town free kick on halfway, taken by Jacobson up towards the edge of the box, helped on by Grandison. Collins on the overhead, and he hooks it wide. Real chance for James Collins. Flags up Langwood in possession this time. Slows it down to walking pace. Goes short to Rowe. Rowe, good ball round the corner. He's had a foul on the edge of the box on Gornell. No, says referee Langford. I think Gornell might have had a case there. Decent shout.
To his backside, but Town just need to step it up, Stuart. The game's here for the taking, it really is.
Richards, ball forward to Gornell, who's one-on-one here. What a chance this is for Gornell. Gornell with the keeper to beat. Out comes Brown, who makes the save. Excellent goalkeeping from Seb Brown. But Terry Gornell will feel, I'm sure, he should have given Shrewsbury Town the lead there. Head of youth, Wayne Evans, who played lots of games as a professional. And the first team physio, Chris Skitt, would all be in that Shrewsbury Town side. Mark Wright could be in here. Mark Wright one-on-one with the keeper. Wright, great chance, saved by the keeper's knees. Long ball forward for Jacobson. Wright got goal side of the last defender. He was in on goal.
Collins do so many times.
Strong burst now from Yusuf. 30 yards from goal. Great ball. Midson could be in here. Angles time. Midson shoots. Good save from Neil in his near post. Wimbledon corner.
Yeah, it was a great save. Interaction of passing between the players.
And here's Midson. Midson for Wimbledon. Works it in field to Moore. Moore shoots. Great tip over from Neil. Good ball from Midson. Sharps into the penalty area. Still Midson. Midson shoots, takes the deflection. It's there for him to hit again. Flicks it into the middle. Tanner being caught out to the back. Cancels Sheriff off the line, making amends. It was turned goalwards and cancelled. Wimbledon fans up the volume a little bit. Ball returned into the box. Neil drops it. It has been tapped in by Harrison for Wimbledon. Not a moment that Chris Neil will want to relive this season. Sharps, ball forward to Gornell. Gornell to Collins, to Sharps again. Good ball to Wildig. That's really good vision from young Wildig. Grandison now, 20 yards out. Right hand side, strong run to the dead ball line. Crosses and it's gathered by the goalkeeper. Field United will have to battle it out in the playoffs. Midson for Wimbledon. After Jacobson couldn't cut it out. Midson plays it into the edge of the box. Shot comes in, deflection. Goal! 2-0 Wimbledon. Luke Moore from the edge of the box. Yusuf. Wimbledon enjoying themselves now. They can turn it on and cash in further here. Town will not want to be well beaten here, that's for sure. They're 2-0 down. They're coming forward. Rowe to Wright. Wright shoots him a long way out. Fumbled by the goalkeeper. No one follows up though, and he gets away with it.
And a goal would certainly lift them.
A most unlike Shrewsbury performance at the moment. Here comes a free kick. Wright with it towards the far post. Cleared, and it's finds Castle Sheriff. Blocked on the line. Castle Sheriff turns it in. He's been watched today by 8 members of his family who were flown in from Australia earlier in the week, and Castle Sheriff responds by scoring a goal for them. Pokes it in from Glasgow's happy at the moment. Dom's come forward, ball slid through the middle. This is the chance for them to seed it, and they have. It's 3-1, and it's Luke Moore again. Ball through the middle. 1 tickets. 587 is the figure we've been given. Town on the attack. Taylor, great ball in from the right. Mark Wright header, flicked on by Morgan and saved by the keeper. Little to Rowe. Rowe, good ball forward to Richards. Richards some 30 yards out. Great ball. Zip to this near side to Wright. Wright one-on-one with the defender. Checks this way, then the other. Beats him easily. Stands it up towards the back stick. Collins header, heads it down and tipped over by the keeper. Terrific save. Great wing play. Corner. Touch free kick even. Richards takes it towards the near post and Castle Sheriff turns it over the top. Great ball in from Richards. Castle Sheriff, I think keeper got a touch on that, you know. Corner, they've had some chances, haven't they, in the second half. Richards with it towards the near post. Castle Sheriff turns it goal, which is wide of the near post, and without exaggerating, he could have had a hat-trick in this second half, the man from Sydney. And still in really good voice on the far side. of this ground. Just under 600 of them here today, enjoying the sunshine, which has just made a welcome appearance. McAllister shoots, great hit too, and it's gathered by the goalkeeper. Hit that really, truly, McAllister. To the midriff of the Wimbledon goalkeeper. Stoppage time then. Wimbledon 3, Shrewsbury Town 1. And Midson could be in for a fourth here. Midson 1-on-1, saved by the goalkeeper's knees. No one there on the follow-up. Harrison now shoots, cleared by Sharps this time. Short ball to Richards. He's kept working hard, even though this hasn't been one of Town's better days. They're 3-1 down on BBC Shropshire. Strong run from Grandison. What a run this is in stoppage time. Delivers, headed behind by Johnson. Corner to Shrewsbury Town. Terrific energy levels from Grandison in the 92nd minute.
Yeah. game, Stuart. Kept the ball, and as you say, Matt Richards looks as if he's got all the time in the world on the ball.
Looks very comfortable, doesn't he? Richards with a little flick here. That's a bit of a loose ball from Smallwood to Wright on the move, 25 yards out. Wright goes to goal, shoots, it's wide! What a hit from Wright, skipping in from the left-hand side. 10 yards from the corner flag, down this left-hand side. Jacobson short to Gornell, who turns, brings Richards into it. Richards stands it up towards Morgan, takes it down the chest. McAllister over the top. There was an infringement spotted anyway. The two underdogs, Borough nil, Shrewsbury nil. The electronic scoreboards tell us at either side of this impressive Riverside Stadium. Wright to Gornell, back to Wright, 10 yards inside the Borough half, goes in field this time to Richards, gets his head up nice and early, trying to pick a pass, good ball from Richards to McAllister. McAllister now to Gornell, 20 yards out. Gornell shoots, beaten out by the goalkeeper. Ainsworth on the follow-up, whips it in first time, and it doesn't quite reach Morgan. It's smuggled behind for a Shrewsbury Town corner by Williams. Save from Steele, the Middlesbrough goalkeeper. Town corner taken by Ainsworth. Morgan's up well, wins a header, could fall to Wright here. It will. On the left-hand side, twisting and turning, makes a better angle for himself now. Wright delivers to the back stick, Morgan's in there, wins a header, breaks through Ainsworth on the volley, right across the face, and no one there in blue and amber. To Borough, 20 yards out, little reverse ball towards McDonald, well cleared by Hurst, the covering right back. Great touch from Morgan in the centre circle. Morgan to Gornell, back to Morgan, and now to Ainsworth, and Morgan and Gornell in front of him. Great ball into the middle towards Gornell on the chest. Gornell's ball is over. Oh, it was there to hit. Great counter-attack from Shrewsbury Town there. Morgan and change from the team which drew with Northampton on Monday. Takes the throw, short to Wright, to Richards, to Jacobson again. Oh, that's poor, that's sloppy. Gives it straight to Ogbechi on the halfway line. Oh, well won back by Richards. Great tackle, good outboard as well. To Ainsworth, busy on the move as he carries it forward to this left-hand side. Wright, 30 yards out, pings it into Morgan. Good layoff to Ainsworth, popping up on the left-hand side. Borough backing off. Ainsworth delivers towards Morgan. Gornell's in there as well. Could break towards Richards. And Richards in the side netting. Oh, what a chance. Fell to Matt Richards. 4 visits, 3 defeats and a 0-0 draw. He also came here to the Riverside as Hereford manager in the League Cup back in '97. Hereford were beaten 7-0. Town doing rather better. Morgan pulls it back to Ainsworth. Ainsworth should score. He's poaching wide. What an opportunity. No real conviction there from Ainsworth.
Worry me.
Yeah, Richards and Ainsworth, the men who will feel they might have done so much better. Town though on the attack again with McAllister. He's been busy in the middle of the park. Picks his pass nicely here to Wright on the left-hand side. Wright delivers towards the far post, headed back cleverly by Gornell, blocked by Steele at his near post. And Shrewsbury get another corner. That's another. Willie has given Blackburn a 1-0 lead at Newcastle. Newcastle 0, Blackburn Rovers 1 in the FA Cup. No goals here. Ainsworth on the ball, just inside the Borough half, forward to Morgan. Morgan, explosion of pace and power. Great run for Morgan. Looks for Gornell and it's blocked off for a corner. Middlesbrough can't play Morgan at times.
No, it's fantastic.
Little bit of space now for Martin, who works it onto the right boot. In it comes. Could break towards Emnes, and Emnes scores! It's a gift. Set up nicely for Emnes. He was surrounded by close control from the Dutchman. Hoyt well forward on the right-hand side. McDonald trying to get some movement in there. Here comes McDonald, little flick, and Neil makes a good scrambling save low to his.
All out of the Middlesbrough defence at the moment, not doing themselves any favours by not keeping possession enough, and I think that's overloading the Town defence. You know, they're constantly under pressure at the moment.
Marvin Morgan, good strong play though from Morgan. He's got Gornell up with him. Morgan in the penalty area. Is he going to go on his own here? Morgan shoots and it's wide of the near post. Good run. Way the lights are on. Dark skies overhead. Looks a real picture of the Riverside, even though there are still well over 20,000 empty seats here today. Decent atmosphere being generated. Great ball from Morgan here to Richards, 30 yards out. Richards opening up for the shot here. Richards takes a shot on, beaten out by the goalkeeper. Morgan on the follow-up, in towards Gornell. Black's got up. Gornell was offside. Cracking shot from against Owen Coyle's Bolton Wanderers. Macclesfield 2, Bolton Wanderers 1. Mark Wright now for Shrewsbury on the ball. Can they work this new goalkeeper? Coyne, Ainsworth. Richards pops up in some space on the right-hand side. 4 blue and amber shirts wait to be fed. Richards goes sidewards to McAllister. McAllister to Wright. Good reverse ball opening up here maybe. McAllister shoots and it's just wide with Coyne at full stretch. Good hit from the edge of the box. Fleetwood 1, Blackpool 3. Oh, and Sharps has missed it here. And Ogbechi could be in to wrap it up. Ogbechi 1-on-1. Great save from Neil. Sharps to be relieved. He was deceived by the bounce of the ball. Ogbechi was 1-on-1 and Neil stood up and makes a really important save to keep Town in this tie.
Fantastic save, Stuart. That was game over if that had gone in, but Town are now coming towards the other
end. It's Mark Wright, 30 yards out, might think about the shot, plays in Gornell instead, angles tight and Gornell blazes it over. Got a bit excitable, Gornell, as he broke into the...
5 or 6 minutes might have persuaded Graham that they can get something back with this team they've got on the pitch at the moment.
Yeah, League 2 leaders Crawley, one up on Bristol City. Matthew Tubbs, here's Gornell, great run, Gornell could go all the way. Gornell in the penalty area, goes down, no penalty.
A stretch for that last little tackle that went around the Borough player. I thought he'd done enough to get round him, but just lost his footing at a crucial.
Ainsworth, great ball to Morgan on the right hand side. Morgan drives it in to break towards Wright, and it's gone wide again. Just won't go in for Wright, who's screaming through a corner. 3-0 up on Salisbury, own goal from Daniel Webb. Emnes for Borough on the attack left hand side, has support from Bennett, who swings it in towards the near post, and it's been flicked in. Oh, great save! How did he save that, Neil? Scoring on big arenas, he's on for the last 11 minutes. Here's Taylor, first touch for him. Taylor's a good one as well, beats the full-back with ease. Taylor still to Collins, Collins across the face of goal, it's been turned behind for a corner. The subs involved straight away, great run from Town to go. Town fancied, really good voice. Corner delivered by Taylor towards the near post. Sharps wins it to Richards, can he bring it down? No, he can't. King took a whack in the head. Play on, says referee Bates. Well closed down by Richards towards Collins. Surely that's a penalty. Collins goes down and the referee waves away the appeals. For me, that's a penalty, Steve.
That's a penalty, Stuart. You're certainly right there. He's nicked the ball past the keeper.
As Jacobson clips it into the box towards Sharps, the captain. Little flick. Which way's it gone? It's gone beyond the post for a corner. Came off Bates, the Middlesbrough captain. They're not finished yet, still chasing and working really hard. James Hurst with the clearance here, up towards John Taylor. Taylor battling with McDonald. Taylor all over McDonald like a rash. Good hold-up play from the Australian international. Has nowhere to go and Taylor wins it back for the Town. Taylor on the charge, good tackle comes in though from the former Scotland player Kevin Thompson. Town again crunching into the tackles. What an effort this is. Marvin Morgan now bulldozing his way into the penalty area. James Collins left hand side, great run. Collins pulls it back and it's gathered by Coyne, the keeper, in his near post.
Fantastic play, Stuart. In the amount of possession we've had, Stuart, it's been unbelievable.
Yep, very much so. I'm just looking at the notes I've made, and Shrewsbury have had more chances than Middlesbrough. There still might be one more. Collins forward to Richards. Ball doesn't quite arrive at his feet though. And McDonald scoops it away from Middlesbrough. Stoppage time for the Riverside. It's got to come now or never. Marvin Morgan, edge of the box. Still Morgan shoots. Saved by the goalkeeper. Flying save from Coyne, one-handed. Morgan must have thought.
Well, Graham, a few weeks on from the end of the season, what are your thoughts now looking back on a season in which you achieved your aims and promotion?
Would it be churlish to say I was disappointed not to win the championship, the title that Swindon pipped us for? I think if we're honest, we would have settled for it from the start of the season. Overall, we've analysed the season. Any defeats came spread out over. There wasn't 2 consecutive defeats. There wasn't runs of difficult results for us. Any defeats were spread out over the full period of the season. There were some excellent performances, some highlights both at home and away, and the players did themselves justice, did the club proud. Supporters did the same. Away from home, the support was incredible, and it gradually built up as we got closer to the end of the season, culminating in a great day here when we finally clinched promotion. So it's been a very enjoyable season. As a professional, as somebody who's been in the game a long time, it was a pleasure to work with this team and watch them play.
And the home form, astonishing to avoid defeat at the Greenhouse Better all season.
Yeah, there was on the odd occasion when it looked as though it might happen, but thanks to some resilience from the team, some character in the team, we always pulled ourselves back and got the right result. And it's probably testimony to the level of fitness, endurance of the players and their will to win, that very often we scored goals in the latter part of matches. So those goals proved absolutely vital for us, and probably the one that typified our success at home and the never say die sort of attitude was the Matt Richards goal against Oxford, which was a terrific strike in the dying minutes of stoppage time. So that record, we're very proud of it, but we deserved it as well.
It was a great goal that Matt Richards won, but it was interesting at the awards night a couple of weeks ago to just see the quality A, the football, and B, the finishing throughout the season. There were so many classic goals, you might say.
Well, I think it's nice when you start to talk about the quality of the football, because we set out to be constructive, to get the ball down and pass it, get good movement, and I think very often during the course of the season we saw that, and there was some outstanding goals both here at the Meadow and on away grounds, some terrific finishes, and it was difficult to judge, when you sat there marking it down, and which was the best goal of the season. There was one or two very, very good contenders, and it just showed that there were some talented players in the side last season.
Would the Matt Richards goal against Oxford have got your vote? Did he get your vote?
Yes, I think not only the quality of the goal, the strike from that distance, but the outcome of it. It was absolutely vital. Sometimes when you score the fifth goal in a 5-0 win, it's great, but not quite so important. That was a vital goal for us. Not only, in my view, a leading contender for goal of the season, but the outcome of it justified to me that getting my vote.
Which other games, when you look back on the season, stand out for you as being pivotal, being key, being defining moments, if you like, in the promotion season?
Well, I think you've got different ones. Some of the cup games were outstanding, but we'll put them to one side and think about the league games. I do think we acquired a lot of belief with our victory at Northampton. The 7-2 victory was a terrific performance. There were one or two others where we had to dig in. Port Vale away was an important one, and it's more often than not talking about the away ones where we had difficult matches. Perhaps the club hasn't done well on certain grounds through the last few seasons. Gillingham I can think of, where I'm not sure. I think the club's record down there is quite poor, and yet we come away with a victory there. Again, character shown. Nicky Rowe twice taken penalty in the last minute of stoppage time. There were a number of games with those sort of defining moments in them that led to the accumulation of enough points to get us promoted, but I think there was too many at home to even think about. There were some outstanding performances at home that, as I say, I've enjoyed watching the movement and the passing ability of the players and the creating of chances, and I think there's too many at home just to pick out.
What about the form in the closing weeks of the season when it really mattered? You had the defeat down at Plymouth Argyle by 1-0, and after that, taking the Wimbledon game out of the equation on the last day. It was a fantastic run, wasn't it?
I think sometimes to get success, you have to time your runs right. You can't always do it, but to finish the season as strong as we did, not only this season, we did to some extent last season as well, but it was vital when you look at some of the teams that fell by the wayside in those closing weeks of the season, when the pressure is beginning to be exerted on players, the expectations of supporters, particularly teams that have been up there for most of the season. That is the telling part of the character of the team, when there's something really at stake and you can't afford to slip up in those games. And we did come through it with a lot of credit. Plymouth game, we might have got something out of it, but we didn't. One or two changes after that, and we picked it up. I think it was it 7 wins and 2 draws out of 9 up until the Wimbledon match. A terrific run in that, and again, that speaks volumes for the character of the players and the team.
And how satisfying as manager to see young players who you've brought in, like Grandison and Collins to name, but to flourish and become such instrumental figures?
Well, I think you're always looking for those sort of players. They're the future of the club. You need a sprinkling of experienced players, and I've often said your dressing room is only as good as your senior players, and we had a particularly strong dressing room with the sort of characters that were in there. But when you talk about Grandison and Collins and one or two others that had extremely good seasons, you've got to have a few of those. You've got to produce your own players, like we've done with the 3 younger players, Bradshaw, Taylor and Conor Golson, and it's getting that blend right. But there is some satisfaction when players come through the ranks of the club and ultimately make it into the first team.
How highly would you rate this season? You've been in the game for a long time, 30 years plus as a manager. Is this right up there in terms of your achievements?
Yeah, it's got to be. I think that partly the extra pressure was there because of expectation. The expectation when I came back into the club, and the disappointment of the first year missing out in the playoffs. Therefore, the pressure to get success over this last season was that much greater. supporters, they were ready for it, and so it does exert a little bit more tenseness about the place, but at the end, when it's all come right, then it's probably more enjoyable than most of the successes that I've had, because of everybody expected it, and we've delivered it, and that's where the enjoyment comes from.
And just finally, quickly looking ahead to the next campaign, life in League One, how excited are you about that?
I think that the excitement starts to build when the fixtures come round, and you see Coventry and Portsmouth and Preston and teams like that in there. That does make a big difference, and that's when I think it gets the blood coursing through the veins, the excitement. And I think it'll be the same for supporters when they see that fixture list. Who've we got at home? First match of the season. And although we start with the Carling Cup this year, which is unique, but it's a terrific season to look forward to, and it's my job now to make sure we've got a squad strong enough to compete in the First Division.